For people living on the islands in the South China Sea, the environment is a growing concern. Their lives and livelihoods depend on the health of the coral reefs there. CCTV's Han Bin returned to Jiaoshu Island, where he first visited 2 years ago, and learned the government is getting creative to make the islands greener.
The prospect of Jiaoshu Island seems greener than before. There are more buildings than when I first visited 2 years ago. We meet Chen Yihu's family again. They are living with other families in this community-like area.
I'm so proud to be living on Jiaoshu and satisfied with the improved living conditions here. We rely on it, and it's much more like a home than before.
Much has changed in 2 years. Jiaoshu now has electricity, 4G networks, and running water. But the biggest change is in the way of thinking.
We've been educated not to cut trees for cooking, not to kill young birds, and in June to stop fishing for 3 months. All these measures are meant to preserve the ecosystem.
In 2013, 1 year after Sansha was established, we came to Jiaoshu. Chen Yihu and his son Chen Siyu went fishing every day. They had already seen the numbers of snails and fish in coastal waters decline. It was the same year that Sansha issued new regulations to ban illegal fishing and created restoration programs for the coral reefs. Huang Lianhua's greatest wish then was for the Sea of Gold to continue to provide treasures for the life of fishermen. Today, she told us she does fish cultivation and tree planting. This is not only for additional income, but is also crucial for the benefit of future generations on the island. Jiaoshu is opening up to the outside world. How to keep its unique charm is a question for all. Climate change, destructive fishing, and economic development have all taken a toll in the coral reefs in the South China Sea. Damage to the ecosystems means the fishermen will lose the resource for their livelihood and the eventual disappearance of the islands themselves. Governance for the ecosystems has been strengthened in the hopes of securing a sustainable future. Sansha is coming up with creative ways for eco-protection. It has just launched online booking for adopting trees. This will be operated as a business. Through an app, anyone can sponsor a tree to help green the islands. The cost is 300 yuan, or about $50 a year.
The money we get from the trees will be used for their upkeep and to buy and cultivate more trees in Sansha.
We hope Sansha will become more beautiful and our son will be willing to come back to Jiaoshu Island.
This is the tree I bought, one of my connections and best wishes for the eco-friendly island. I hope it can survive the stormy winds and it can grow strong and tall. I even name it in the name of my son. It gives me special connections here, and that's another reason that we will continue returning to Sansha. Han Bin, CCTV from Jiaoshu Island in the South China Sea.